3, 2, 1, go. All right, everybody. How's everybody doing out there today? Are you having a good one? All right. Well, I hope you are. Got a special surprise live stream for you today. I want to take this opportunity to introduce you all to two actors that will be playing in the Bahama Adventures. Okay, over here to my, we have Anita playing Linda, and we have Carlissa playing Miss Jenkins. Now, to give you all a little bit of a rundown of what's going on with the story and the two characters, Linda is the daughter of Miss Jenkins. Now, Linda has been on the run from the mob for a while now. Miss Jenkins has reached out to my character, James, to try to find her. And Linda needs to sit back in that other pose she had, because now she's off the screen. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, the whole progression of the story, it really ain't the idea that the whole story came to me from the dream that I had not too long ago, which you all would find kind of very interesting. But I digress. Now, getting back to the whole storyline. Linda's been on the run from the mob. Miss Jenkins hired James to track her down. And that's where everything's going to get real kind of spooky. As we all know, at least if you pay attention to all your monster stories in the real world, we all know that when you're trying to get away from the mob, it's a kind of hard thing to do. I mean, you got people chasing after you, you got people shooting after you, people just up and disappear after a while. But anyway, now let's get into the character's introduction. Linda, aka Anita, why don't you say something? Say hello to the universe out there.
Hello. I'm mostly known as Anita. Sometimes Anita Baby. Especially if I'm talking to Snooki. But I will be playing the part of Linda.
And here is Carlissa. Carlissa, welcome to the show, and you're playing the role of Miss Jenkins. Are you not?
Yes.
Okay, now, the two of them don't really have too much acting experience. Me and Anita, we tried to do a little show a while back, and we tried to include various other people, but time restraints didn't really work out in that history. But what I'm trying to get everything done, we're going to be doing a little segment here and there, videos along the way. Remember the old style type radio content? You know, your detective stories and stuff like that? I feel we need to bring some of that back to life. So we're going to be making little short shows like this on the YouTube channel, focusing around characters and Second Life. It should be a blast, it really should. Now, ladies, are you having fun with the idea? We were talking off air here a little while ago, and we were joking around with some lines, and y'all have me cracking up. I might have to include that in an outtake reel. But do you all like the idea of a live roleplay like this?
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun.
Well, as you see,
you know me. I mean, live is always going to be a bit stressful, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, I can try to roll with it, but I tend to clam up a lot in live. I'm not good at this in general. I don't know why you picked me.
oh, because.
Oh my gosh.
Because you do have that kind of mysteriousness about you, quite honestly. And, well, you need to get more active in the world again, in the world of Second Life. So, what would be a better way to get you involved in some exploratorial type content like the Bahama Adventures? Now, I want to make sure that everybody's on the same page here. The
You gonna
interviews,
take us to the Bahamas to film this?
the interviews they are going to be live. The actual recordings for the show will be recordings. That's the reason why we're live right now.
Play it out.
Yes, that's what you do in a role play. You do this like, okay, don't allow yourself to get too confused. It was like that one video we did the other night where we were sitting at the table and you were telling, Miss Jenkins was telling me more about Linda and so forth and so on.
Right.
It's just more content like that.
Okay.
See, this, I just want to get something out there for hopefully that people can get to know your all's characters and the actors behind the characters as the show progresses. I mean, it's just something to try to have fun with. You know, a lot of people in here don't really do much anymore. They sit on their own little platforms and they play tiddlywinks and crap like that. Twiddle their thumbs and wonder why there's nothing ever to do and things like that. And now the room goes quiet. Woo!
Not just listening to you talk. I mean, we've all been on different shows on here previously, not necessarily like the acting stuff, but
right,
the table talks and other such things.
Exactly.
So there are different ways to get to know the people behind the characters as well.
But, you know, when you change, you got to think of it like real world type acting to a certain degree. I mean, you see an actor, you recognize him from some other show, and, you know, things of that nature. Now, in a YouTube version, and when you're dealing with Second Life as your main platform, you're not going to really be recognized all that often, I don't think, because you're constantly changing the look of your avatar. But you could get to that point where you're walking around some sim somewhere. Oh, aren't you the one that plays so and so from the show on Jack's World YouTube channel and blah 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 blah. You know, you could start running into
You're imagining it. Wasn't me. It was my twin.
I mean, you could start running into things like that, but that's way down the road. I mean, we talked about this before. People, I get into arguments with people all the time about this. Second Life is more than a game. It's a second world. It's a virtual world. Blah blah blah. But yet, what do you see them doing with it? What do you really see them doing?
Playing games within a game.
See there? Now, see, you just said that right there. Playing games within a game. So therefore, you view it as a game.
Okay. I'll reword. Playing games within a virtual world.
Oh, no. You can't backtrack. You can't backtrack on what you just said. No, it's not going to be allowed. What are your thoughts, Carlissa?
About SL?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of relearning it.
Now, you have been away for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, everything's, I mean, like, even the simple stuff, I've kind of forgotten how to do. I mean, it's silly how we forget the little things. But they're coming back to me now. Once they start coming back, it's like they flood back. But yeah, I mean, I've been back a couple of days, and for the first couple of days, I was sort of like, "Where's that?" Yeah, I probably still run into that sometimes, but I forget I can do certain things. I'm like, I don't know. A lot of people I think thought I was using an alt, and then I just was like hiding from everybody.
Well, a lot of people think that about
No.
everybody.
Huh?
Right?
A lot of people think that
That's
about
what
everybody.
people always. Yeah, and that's what
Because a
people
lot of
always
people do
think.
it.
Yeah, they do, and so that was sort of a rumor for a long time, but I didn't care. I just was like whatever. But I did play The Sims 4. I admit that. That is on my computer and I still play it now. I enjoy it. I don't have to worry about social drama. And I like setting up the families. And sometimes it's fun to set up. You can do so much with their personalities and things that you can set it up to be kind of like people you know, even if you want, and see how you can do it yourself, but you can also let them interact alone, and you can kind of see how the personalities mesh, especially when you create a party or something and they're all together. Yeah, it's interesting.
Any cat
But
fight?
I've definitely seen fights, but in Sims 4, it's a bit more like yeah, yeah. They still have the throwing over the trash can.
Right.
That irritates. I hate that. That always pisses
What?
me off. Where somebody gets mad or they just irritated. Like angry people often, while they're there, will come by and like kick you over your trash can.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's the emotional chip programming in that. Yeah, yeah.
I think the coolest, really, truly, the coolest automated thing the game ever did was I found out my neighbor across the street was in love with me because I was in my garden, I was doing my carrots, and the neighbor across the street, I was home alone. He ran across the street, and I thought he was like coming to visit, and sometimes in the game you run or whatever. I mean, it's weird, but like he ran and he like grabbed me and kissed me and then ran back, and I was like, "Whoa, that is big!" And all these hearts went everywhere, and I was like, "What? That is crazy!" And that was funny. So then I
Yeah.
started an affair with him, of course, but you know. Yeah, I'm good.
Well,
That's a good game, a good bad level.
I ran an experiment in there once before. This was years ago. I mean, you were talking years ago, where
That's fun.
I put two characters together, and I had to do woohoo, and they did woohoo so many times in a row that one of the characters died from doing woohoo.
See, and that's crazy. I've never heard of that. But then again, I've never woohooed that much. Like, I don't like having babies. I don't want to deal with it. I age them up immediately.
Hmm.
Like, once the baby's out, I freeze the game. I put the cursor on the damn baby, and I start putting in the cheat codes. Doom, 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 doom. For that too. Believe me. And I even put in the things to make sure that it's fulfilled and all that shit. And then yeah, when it's done, it's at the very least and almost an adult.
Really?
Maybe I can deal with a teenager for like a few days, but
So
yeah.
no terrible twos for you, huh?
No, I really hate it. Like I didn't buy those in the pack. They keep trying to offer them, and they put one in my thing for free, and I was like, get it away. I don't want that crap. I don't do babies. Get it away. Like oh my god. Like I let myself. Okay, one time I have one avatar that's really rich, and she will sometimes have a baby, but she has a live-in butler, and he takes care of the baby. So, or there's also a nanny too, and so yeah, like I can do that, but I don't want to be the one to take care of the baby.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it. I mean, I didn't like it, and I played Barbies when I was little. I was like, okay, I've played with the baby. Now what? You know.
Oh man, yeah,
Wow. That's
future
What
funny.
did you
future
play?
mother of the year material.
I know, really.
Farm them out.
What did you like to play the most? I like Jacks too. Where the one where you like put the jacks to pick up and to bounce the ball.
Right.
Although very hard to do.
Hide and seek.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, that, and we'd go and attack the maple trees and make our own bows and arrows.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
There was this neighbor, and she was like really mean. She was an old haggy lady, red hair, but she's always bitching. Today you would call her a Karen. And anyway, she kept
So
like,
accurate.
being mad because of the pine cones in her yard. And she was always fussing because we were playing, and she said we played on her property line. And so we went and collected lots of pine cones, and we got in the tree house, and we started like plummeting them into her yard. And of course, she noticed right off, and we got in such big trouble, but it was really fun. And
Wow.
anyway, yeah,
Totally
it
worth.
was not long after though that the neighbors, those two people, got in a major fight, and one of them went outside and physically painted a real paint down the property line, and then sat down a chair right beside it and started smoking a cigarette. I thought that was hilarious to watch, but crazy shit. I would have hated to live by her. Evidently, they were having property line problems, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
We had
well.
that with one of our neighbors when I was growing up. What do you call a Mel, Karen?
Bob.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then when somebody leaves your life, who was one of those, they become a Felicia. Like, nice to know you, Felicia.
Okay, now hold on a minute. Since this is all live, and once you put stuff out there,
Oh my God,
it's
this is
out there.
live.
Yes, it's live.
This is live.
Yes.
Oh
You,
my
you know that. You
Lord.
know that from the very beginning.
I did not know we were filming again.
Anyway, I want the reason why I'm
Yes, I called you.
the reason why I'm bringing all this right back around is this right here. I mean, society today as a whole.
Lord.
Society.
Everyone, strike everything I said.
Uh huh.
Lord.
Society as a whole today. We affiliate names with certain emotions. We really shouldn't be doing that in society today.
This is not Carlisa. This is an imposter.
Her name is not really Carlisa.
No, not at all.
It's
an imposter. I've come to try to get data on Jack's underground business that he's running.
Oh, what underground business is that?
She's here to learn your mobster ways.
Find out. I know it's bad.
Yeah, I have hidden aliens in the basement. I sell body parts off to the mall. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Alien black market.
Yeah.
You never know.
You like your black clouds up long or sideways?
Oh my gosh.
Well, the average alien, according to every...
Look at all that before you put it on
according to every little sci-fi movie you see out there, when you're dealing with the Greys, they got those big eyes, and they're usually real long and they're real wide.
What are you talking about?
Are you aliens?
Oh. I've never seen an alien, but I have seen a ghost. I have been attacked by a ghost, and ghosts and demons are very real. But I have never seen an alien. I believe though that honestly, if a ghost can exist, then a demon can. I mean, then an alien probably can. You know, I mean, I have. If you want to talk about paranormal, I can go way down that road. I've had paranormal experience since
Well,
I was a child.
we'll probably do another show about that sometime down the road.
We should sometime. It'd be interesting. But anyway, yeah.
Alrighty, everybody, this has been another edition of Jets World's live streams, the surprise edition, where people tend to forget that we were even live.
I didn't know I would see him.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
I didn't. I thought you turned it off.
I did that from the very beginning. I told you that. Anyway. We will catch you all on the flip side. Hope you all have a great day and enjoying yourselves. Stay safe, stay cool, and stay away from the aliens. Woo!
Yes, I'm an alien. Imposter. Not Carly.